Hi, welcome to the Jansen Art Studio. I'm David Jansen, and I'd like to welcome you to the Paint It Simply program. Now, this is a set of books. We're going to be doing quite a bit of series of this, so we'll use the same introduction on the series. But basically what I want to do is just take just a couple minutes and explain to you what Paint It Simply is. Paint It Simply is a process where we use a limited palette. We have two palettes, a beginning palette of 6 colors and then an advanced palette of 14 colors. The beginning palette of 6 colors will do hundreds and hundreds of paintings for you, and we have that running through the beginning and intermediate levels of the Paint It Simply program. Later on in the intermediate levels and into the advanced levels, we expand to 14 colors. Now, why do we do that? Because, and we'll teach you a little theory along the way, but because 14 colors will give you more options to individualize your palette, and that's what we're interested in doing. But the Paint It Simply approach is just that. We're going to keep it very simple. So when you take our books, our books will be divided into beginning levels, intermediate levels, and advanced levels. And sometimes you'll see some of the books and DVDs and videos that will say beginning to intermediate. And that is because we put in lessons for both. And our idea with that is to gradually take you from a beginning level to an intermediate level. So if you're a first-time painter, you can grab this book or grab this DVD and you can paint right along with the beginning lessons and then slowly move up into the intermediate lessons with a little bit of practice or a lot of practice. So what the Paint It Simply process is, limited palettes. We also use a limited line of brushes. The brushes we use are built around the particular type of technique that you're going to use. So in some stroke situations, we will use a very limited number of synthetics that are designed for those stroke applications. We will sometimes use a brush called the Fusion. The Fusion is the most popular of all the Paint It Simply process because it is the key to the success of this technique. The soft hair of the Fusion is really a synthetic squirrel brush, which is not used in a lot of acrylic or manufactured by a lot of acrylic companies. And we use that to reduce the amount of blending and give you a fantastic look to your paintings. And you can achieve it so very easy with that brush. If you attempt to do this with other types of brushes and you're not getting the results, it's because you probably need to use the Fusion brush. It is the key to this technique. So we're going to be using a Fusion brush in a Filbert line, and I'll be using it on several books, even some stroke books that basically will be a little bit more of a casual application of the color, but the soft hair of it allows a wide variety of techniques to be accomplished very easy. And we will have just a limited line of brushes, a limited palette of colors. The techniques that we use are also limited. In other words, they're built around, the techniques are designed to work with the colors and the brush combination that we have. So you don't have to do any fancy side loading or layering. The objects can be painted very quickly and with basically very simply. That's what we want to do. Painting today has become so difficult. When I started painting in the middle 70s, there wasn't the advanced acrylics that we have now, and so we had limited lines of oil colors, limited lines of brushes, and for years, hundreds and hundreds of years, that's all artists had. And through a process of companies becoming these great big companies and making products and making products and making products, we've made painting really a lot harder than what it really is. And so we want to go back to what painting used to be and make it a little bit more simple to accomplish. Okay, so welcome to the Paint It Simply process. We have a website, paintitsimply.com. We are expanding that site. There are more and more artists signing on and teachers signing on to the Paint It Simply process. So we hope that you'll look for us there on paintitsimply.com, or you'll find us all over the internet. Also, the key, we also run a lot of these things on our television program, the Academy of Decorative Painting, and you can find that at adp-tv.com, or you can find us on your actual TV, on the blip on the Internet TV. Okay, so you look for some more information of that inside the book. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the book. Hope you enjoyed the Paint It Simply process. If you have any kinds of questions, just let us know. We'll be there to answer your questions. Okay, time to start painting.